Welcome to Course 5, Cybersecurity Frameworks and Compliance. I am Bayo Ido. In this course, we're going to unpack the structured systems that guide how organizations approach cybersecurity, from risk management to legal compliance and everything in between. Now imagine this. You're working for a company that handles credit card information, personal health records, or even sensitive government data. How do you know what security measures to put in place? How do you prove that your systems are secure and that you are doing the right thing when it comes to privacy and risk? That's exactly what cybersecurity frameworks help us to answer. This course will give you the knowledge and tools to understand, compare, and implement cybersecurity frameworks effectively. So whether you are working in finance, healthcare, cloud services, or government, these standards are essential for building trust, reducing risk, and staying compliant with laws and regulations. So let's kick off with Module 1, an introduction to cybersecurity frameworks and why they matter. Cybersecurity frameworks and compliance standards define the best practices and legal requirements organizations need to follow to protect sensitive information. These frameworks are essential roadmaps for how to manage cybersecurity. They help organizations to identify threats, to put defenses in place, to respond effectively to incidents, and show regulators and stakeholders that they are doing things by the book. Here is a powerful insight for context. Did you know that organizations that fail compliance audits experience higher rates of cyber attacks and financial penalties? The cost of non-compliance isn't just legal, it's operational and reputational too. Now, the question is, what are cybersecurity frameworks? Let's start by defining what we mean by cybersecurity frameworks. Think of them as structured playbooks or blueprints. These are not just vague guidelines. They include specific policies, procedures, and technical controls that guide how to manage security risks and protect sensitive data. So whether it's setting up access controls, monitoring systems for anomalies, or ensuring encryption is in place, frameworks help standardize how security is built into an organization. Another question. Why are cybersecurity frameworks important? They must have reasons why they are. Yes, there are a few key reasons. Number one, they provide a structured, repeatable approach to security. That means you are not guessing or reacting. You are planning and aligning actions to known risks. Number two, they help organizations meet legal and regulatory requirements such as the GDPR in Europe, PCI DSS for payment security, or HIPAA in healthcare. And third, frameworks help security efforts. It helps them to align with business goals. This is crucial. It's not just about locking things down. It's about keeping the business resilient, compliant, and operational through any cyber threat. Where are cybersecurity frameworks used? Let's explore where these frameworks show up in the real world. They're not one size fits all. They're actually applied differently depending on the industry and the type of data involved. So let's look at some examples. With government agencies, they often follow the NIST 800-53. And FISMA, they use FISMA also to protect federal systems and data. And then we have financial institutions where they're used to govern by the standards like PCI DSS, which focuses on cardholder data protection, and ISO 27001, which is global standard for information security management systems. And in healthcare, you see frameworks like HITRUST, CSF, and HIPAA, which deal with protecting electronic health records and ensuring patient privacy. And for cloud service providers, they often use SOC 2 and principles from Zero Trust architecture to ensure the confidentiality, availability, and integrity of customer data. And when it comes to critical infrastructure sectors, such as energy, water, transportation, the NIST cybersecurity frameworks like CSF and CIS controls are widely adopted. Imagine you are the CISO of a hospital. You are handling patient records, billing systems, lab results, and maybe even connected medical devices. What framework should guide your cybersecurity efforts? In this case, HIPAA is the law, but the high trust CSF combines HIPAA requirements with the other best practices to give you a practical path forward. Okay, so what are the summary and the key takeaways in this module? Number one, cybersecurity frameworks offer a consistent structure for safeguarding sensitive information. Number two, meeting compliance standards like GDPR, HIPAA, and PCI DSS helps prevent legal and financial risk. Number three, industry-specific frameworks like NIST for government, ISO 27001 for enterprise, and HITRUST for healthcare, they ensure relevance and effectiveness. Number four, integrating security strategies with business objectives strengthens resilience and long-term success. And finally, customizing frameworks to your organization's environment leads to more practical and efficient implementation. All right, congratulations for completing this module. Coming up next, we're going to take a deeper dive into one of the most widely used and comprehensive cybersecurity frameworks out there, which is NIST 800-53. This framework defines detailed security and privacy controls used by the U.S. federal agencies and contractors, but it's also becoming a best practice guide for many private organizations. So get ready to roll up your sleeves as we explore how NIST 800-53 works and how to apply it to real-world cybersecurity programs. See you there.